All right, we're live. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mike Shinnery. I'm back for a quick little update. It's been a while. I know you missed me, so I'll come back. Topic of the day is the coronavirus. All right, we got all kinds of stuff going on out there, man. We don't know what's going on with this coronavirus. Is it real? Is it fake? Is it a hoax? Right? Was it predicted? Was it planned? You know, is it truth? Is it false? All right. So I'm gonna get into it real quick. Oh, what's this? Hey, what up, DJ? Hey, check this out, man. I'm gonna go over this. Uh People, I've always been told that I'm like crazy or whatever because I think outside of the box. I think a little bit different from other people because I was raised different from people, right? So I'm gonna give you this thinking man's perspective on what's going on with this coronavirus. All right. So first, I want to start with something that I learned about not too long ago. But growing up, we all used to hear the rumors of this new world order and all that crap, right? You know, the elites taking over the country and stuff like that, or the world, right? So I'm gonna give you guys a few things to look at um, to get your brain thinking and see if I can get people where I'm at. All right. To hear why like this coronavirus thing don't really scare me. Okay. So check this out. I'm gonna share my screen. All right, we're gonna start with that. And I'm gonna show a couple screens. And all right, what's this? Let's go application window. And I need this one right here. All right. Okay, so what we have on the screen here, let me see if I can blow this up. And people might have heard me talking about this in some of the chats out there in YouTube world. Let me know if you can read it. It looks kind of like it might be a little too small. Do I need to go in a little bit? There we go. All right, that's good right there, right? All right, so here we have first topic, Agenda 21. All right. And it reads right here in the first paragraph. Okay, it says Agenda 21 is a non binding action plan of the United Nations with regard to sustainable development. It is a product of the Earth Summit, the UN Conference on Environment and Development held in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil in 1992. It is an action agenda for the UN, other multilateral organizations, and individual governments around the world that can be executed at local, national, and global levels. All right. So this is a bunch of countries and governments that got together and they made an action plan. All right. That's the first sentence. This is right there on Wikipedia. They put it out there for us to see. Okay. So all my life growing up, they used to talk about this new world order and stuff, right? 1992 would have made me, I turned 14 in January, right? So I was 14 years old. Okay. What? 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. I was in eighth grade when this happened. All right. So I'm an eighth grader. You know, we used to hear all those little rumors. NWO, WCW had a team called NWO. You guys remember that if you was into wrestling, right? All the bad guys, right? So anyway, okay, right here it says the 21 in Agenda 21 refers to the 21st century. It has been affirmed and had a few modifications at subsequent UN conferences. Its aim is achieving global sustainable development. One major objective of the Agenda 21 initiative is that every local government should draw its own local Agenda 21. All right. Since 2015, sustainable development goals are included in the Agenda 2030. Okay, what year is it right now? It's 2020, right? We are in the 21st century right now. Okay. Now look, it went from Agenda 21, which was a plan for the 21st century. And then it says it right there. Since 2015, sustainable development goals are included in the Agenda 2030. They sped up their timeline, people. All right. This is the United Nations. These are the countries of the world. Okay. So right here, this gives you a little timeline of all the changes that have been made to it. All right. So it tells you even here, Rio plus 5 years was 1997. There were changes. Rio plus 10 years, 2002, there were changes. In 2002, also Agenda 21 for culture. Okay. In 2012, Rio plus 20. So that's 20 years later. Okay. And then it says it right here, 2015 Sustainable Development Summit. 2015. Okay. Who's our president in 2015? Obama's our president. So Obama's part of this, okay, which means the Democrats are part of this, okay. But it says it also right here, 1997, we had Clinton, okay, so Clinton was involved. 2002, we had Bush, so Bush was involved. That's the Republican. So we got Democrats, Republicans, Democrats. Hey, that's our government right there. They all know what's going on, okay. This isn't just something that was just made up. I didn't make this up. This is on Wikipedia. You can check who edited it. This is not my work. All right. This has been going on. Right over here, if you read it, it says it nonfiction. Publisher, United Nations. Publication date, 23 April 1993. Look, like the paper, it's a full report. Actually, you know what? Let me give you a little bit more insight on that. Right here. Agenda 21 is a 350-page document divided into 40 chapters that have been grouped into 4 sections. Check this out. This is what made me blink my eye when I watched a podcast not too long ago where they were going over this again. All right. And they read something that really got my mind working. And then when this coronavirus thing started, you know what I'm saying? It was like right after I had watched that podcast. But section 1, the very first section, I'm gonna show you where I'm reading from. Hold on. What's going on? Highlight, fool. There we go. All right. Very first section. Section 1, social and economic dimensions. Okay, that's the name of it. Is directed toward combating poverty, especially in developing countries, changing consumption patterns, promoting health, and achieving a more sustainable population. Man, oh damn, what did I do? No, come back. Oh, Mike, you ain't got stupid. What the hell did I click on? Oh, here we go. Oh, hey, hold up, man. Oh, okay, I see what I did. Go back. One more. There we go. All right, so right here. Okay. I'll read that again. This last part that I just read says achieving a more sustainable population. And then right after that says and sustainable settlement in decision making. Okay. I want you guys to think, how do you achieve a more sustainable population? Right? Like I said, this is how my brain works. So in order to do that, to get a sustainable population, somebody's got to go. Plain and simple, somebody's got to go. Right? So when I'm listening to this guy and I heard him say that, I was like, damn, see, I knew it. We always knew that stuff was going on. Right? And then as soon as this virus broke out, What did they tell us? They told us this virus is going to kill the old people, didn't it? All right. And so, one of my my thoughts growing up was always, question everything. That's why I don't follow any set religion, right? And follow the money because I grew up in America, right? I got to see who's running the show. Follow the money, right? So, um, question everything. Sustainable population. Elderly people are getting killed by this virus. Last night, okay, I'm on YouTube. I see a video. I see the president. President Trump gets up and he's telling everybody, hey, elderly people, got to be careful. In fact, we got to be so careful. He literally told Americans, don't go visit your family that's in them elderly homes. Why? What? There's something out there. So, okay, I can now look at it from both sides. If you're carrying the virus, you don't want to take it into the elderly home, right? But the flip side of that, okay, now if I'm going to follow the money, okay, first things first, America has been talking about that our Social Security is running out, right? It's too many baby boomers. That's what they say. The different governments have told us that the other government, so the Republicans told us it was the Democrats. Democrats told us it was the Republicans, but everybody's taking the money out of the Social Security fund, right? So what's a quick way to get a lot of that money back? Everybody 70 and up got to go. All right. So this week they came up with the quarantines across our whole country. All right. Whether it's fake or real. Okay. This is happening. We got schools closing. We got the NBA shut down. All right. This is America. America's pastime, baseball, bruh. They stopped baseball in America. Nobody watches baseball except America and the Asians. Baseball. They shut down baseball in America. The NBA, I can see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they try to the NBA wasn't as important to the governments, but baseball, man, that's America's pastime. They put an end to all that. They got the governments shut down. They locking themselves away. They got schools shutting down. All right. I work for an education system out here in Tucson. I don't know what's going to happen. I hear the talk, but, we don't know what's going to happen. Are they going to shut down school for a little while? Are they going to quarantine everybody, send everybody home for a week or two or a couple? Who knows? But we do know that they did quarantine them people on a boat for 30 days, didn't they? Actually, a few boats were quarantined, right? So they have already tested how America would react to being quarantined. So much so that they keep telling us all these people are quarantining themselves. What did they say? Maryland government is shutting down some Maryland schools. Who's in Maryland? Baltimore, ain't it? Okay. Baltimore has been a topic of discussion for the last 2 years under this president, right? They're going to shut down Baltimore. But look at how many other places, man. The president came out yesterday and said, don't go visit the old folks. Hey, Penny, thanks for coming through. All right. I'm not going to be on here very long, but I just wanted to share some of these quick thoughts that I got. All right. So anyway, that's Agenda 21 right there. That's the first section, talks about achieving a more sustainable population. And if you follow the money, you get rid of all the old folks. You stop paying all them old folks Social Security, the Medicare, and whatever else it takes to sustain all them baby boomers that are still alive. Those last people that are here from World War II. Okay? I'm following the money. Okay? Like I said, whether it's real or fake, whether it's a hoax or not, these things are happening in our country right now. Okay, cities are quarantining themselves. Okay, and we're still at the beginning stages of this thing. Who knows? Next week we might forget about it. We might go back to business as usual. I'm just going based off of what I'm hearing right now and the thoughts that I have. Okay, I'm not saying what's real and what's fake. Okay, that's right. They're the largest group, the baby boomers. Okay, they sucking a lot of money out of the government, not as much as the military and the other plans that the government has. But I had a discussion today, and one of the questions that was brought up is, what benefit does that older generation give to America? And this is one of the things that scares me to hear that. You know what I'm saying? That the fact that people can think, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we're paying for them to die slow. 70 and up, gotta go. That's the thought that's out. Those thoughts are out there. So I'm thinking, what if you're the man in control of the money and somebody tells you, all right, what are we going to do about this? How are we going to get some money? You don't think that our government, you know what I'm saying, those people up there, they got to go over every solution. So this has been ran across the table because like I said, go back to the beginning of this thing. They told us this affects old people. Okay. They didn't tell us about babies dying. It was old people dying in the street, old people dying in the hospitals. They're getting flu-like symptoms. Okay. So, like I said, follow the money on that. Okay. That's what happens. I said, question everything. Okay. So, all right, I'm gonna leave. I want you guys to look this up. If you want more information, like I said, the whole Agenda 21 thing is 350 pages. You can go and read it. You can find it online. You can go on Wiki to get the Cliff Notes version of it, but it breaks it down. It's got section 1, section 2, what it's about. Conservation and management of resources for development includes atmospheric protection, combating deforestation, protecting fragile environments, conservation of biodiversity, control of pollution, and the management of biotechnology and radioactive waste. Okay. Section 3. All right. It says strengthening the role of major groups includes the roles of children and youth, the people that ain't dying, right? Women, NGOs, local authorities, business and industry, and workers, and strengthening the role of indigenous peoples, their communities, and farmers. All right. So that part right there had me questioning, why would you wait? Like, how do you strengthen the role of children and youth? And we see what they're doing with the media right now with the kids. It's sickening what I'm seeing in the, on the TV, the commercials, and all the media, the news media, the flip flopping of the children. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay away from certain words and whatnot because I don't need this to get taken down and all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to put the information out there. I'm not trying to start a fight with nobody, but I'm gonna put the idea out there. Like I said, the flip flopping of the children. Okay, the perversion out there. You know, yeah, they ain't punishing these people that are doing these things. Shout out to B1 Network, Taz. You know what I'm saying? He did that. He does that. Those streams about the teachers out there that are perverting our children. All right. Something to think about, man. It says it right here. They want to strengthen the role of the children. And then in the media, we're seeing all kinds of stuff with the children. They're pushing the children, trying to treat them like adults. Kids, you got 8-year-old kids making lifelong decisions. All right. They got that little girl that they're running around all over the world talking about the what is it? The global warming and all that, right? The little girl from overseas. So, like I said, it says it right there. Okay. This was excuse me. This was written in 1992. 1992. And everything that's in here is literally playing out right in front of us. Everything in here. All right. Some people would say, what's an NGO? Because that's what I said. What's NGO? What does that mean? So when you highlight it, oh man, it's gonna go big. All right, hold on. Let's see if I can get it. NGOs are organizations that are independent of any government. They are usually non-profit. Who runs our country? I want y'all to think about that. All right. Who runs America? Okay. It says many of them are active in humanitarian or social areas. However, NGOs can also be lobby groups for corporations, such as the World Economic Forum. I'm going to say it one more time. Lobby groups for corporations. They want to strengthen the power of lobby groups for corporations. I can't make this stuff up. All right, look, it's right there, man. Okay, this happened in 1992, and it's been being perfected ever since. All right. All right, then that was section 3. So they want to strengthen certain groups of people and businesses around the world. This isn't an American thing. This is a worldwide thing. Okay, this was the United Nations that came up with this. This is the leaders of all the first world countries. All right, and then so that was section 3. The last section says means of implementation includes science, technology transfer, education, international institutions, and financial mechanisms. All right. So right there, they just told you they're going to use science to implement this agenda. And now they're telling us that this is a new strain that's mutating itself, right? In fact, I remember when this coronavirus thing started, they told us it was the coronavirus. Okay. They told us they didn't have a cure for it. Okay. And it was killing old people. A few weeks later, they said that it was mutating. And as it goes state to state, it's mutating. They don't have a cure. Okay. They don't have a cure. But last night, President Trump came out and said, oh, we're working on the cure. Don't go visit the old people, though. Wait, what? If y'all are working on a cure, why can't I, go and help out and make sure, my folks is getting healthy? Like, I don't get it. But he said they're working on a cure, but they've been telling us this thing is mutating. Right? So are they working on a cure for the first strain? Or are they going to wait till enough people get it from some mutant strain? Do they got to let people die off for them to come up with a cure for this thing? If it's real, right? If it's real, that means people are going to die. It's going to happen. People are going to get sick. They're going to get the flu. And they're going bye-bye. All right? That's just what it is. I didn't make it. I didn't bring it out there. I haven't been to China since the early 2000s. All right? Don't blame me. I'm just telling you, don't kill the messenger. All right? I'm just showing you what's out there. But it says it right there. Means of implementation. First thing it says includes science, technology transfer, education, and international institutions. That means international means countries working together. Okay? It's not one country, multiple countries, like the United Nations. That's an international institution. And of course, they had to add this in there. Follow the money, right? The last word out of all 4 sections says financial mechanisms. Save the best for last. What's a financial mechanism? That's the banks. Okay, that's the stock markets. That's your Bitcoins. Okay, the money. Always follow the money. All right, so I'm gonna leave Agenda 21 alone. If you guys want to look it up, Just search Agenda 21 in Google and you're going to come up with all kinds of stuff. People breaking down all 350 pages. There's videos, there's reading articles and stuff like that. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. It shows you breakdowns of all the changes made in the different years that they went into it. Anyway, all right, that's enough with Agenda 21. The next thing that I wanted to show you guys real quick. Oh, all right. We're going to work backwards. You ready? In October of 2019, you see this? It says new coronavirus wasn't predicted in the simulation. All right. So quick take. A conspiracy theory website distorted the facts about an emergency preparedness exercise to suggest that the Gates Foundation, that's Bill Gates and his wife, and others predicted up to 65 million deaths from the coronavirus now spreading. The event dealt with a hypothetical scenario involving a fictional virus. This is October of 2019. Oh, wait. I got to make sure I blow this up so you guys can see it. Okay. Now, in here, I want you guys to read this. All right. So the article right here is trying to debunk the theory that they came up with this. Okay. This is trying to debunk the theory. But I read these two paragraphs and I want to see if you guys catch it real quick. You ready? Oh, y'all left me. Okay. Well, anyway, here we go. There was, in fact, an exercise called Event 201 that took place in October. That's October of 2019. That was hosted by the Johns Hopkins Center for Health Security, which the Gates Foundation participated in, that focused on emergency preparedness in the event of a very severe pandemic. But it didn't deal with 2019 coronavirus, NCOV. And it didn't make real life predictions about death tolls. Okay, this is them trying to debunk that they made this stuff up. All right. The next paragraph literally says, to be clear, the Center for Health Security and Partners did not make a prediction during our tabletop exercise. For the scenario, now they're going to tell us what they actually did do. For the scenario, we modeled a fictional coronavirus pandemic, but we explicitly stated that it was not a prediction, the center said in a statement. Instead, the exercise served to highlight preparedness and response challenges that would likely arise in a very severe pandemic. We are not now predicting that the coronavirus 2019 outbreak will kill 65 million people, although our tabletop exercise included a mock novel coronavirus. The inputs we used for modeling the potential impact of that fictional virus are not similar to coronavirus 2019. All right, I'm going to read that last sentence again. Although our tabletop exercise included a mock novel coronavirus, the inputs we used for modeling the potential impact of that fictional virus are not similar to coronavirus 2019. So what that means right there, that sentence literally says that it did include a new coronavirus in the exercise they did in October of 2019. Okay. It says it right there. It included a mock new coronavirus. All right. But this whole article is trying to tell us that they did not make up, or that they did not simulate all of this in October of 2019. But it says right there, out of their own words. Okay, that paragraph is in quotes, meaning it was told to us by the Center for Health Security and the partners, the people that were involved in this simulation, the Bill Gates Foundation. All right. So, yes, in October of 2019, there was an exercise by some bigwigs of the world, some health people, the Bill Gates Foundation. Okay. And they literally practiced or ran a little exercise of exactly what's happening right now all over the world. Hey, Like I said, I just wanted to show you guys this. Okay, this is out of their own words. Yes, they just practiced this in October of 2019. They practiced some new coronavirus spreading across the world and causing 65 million deaths. And literally, what, a little over 2 months later, the world starts getting infected by a new coronavirus that's spreading and they have no cure for it. I'm just saying. All right. I can't make this stuff up.